Okay, welcome everybody to part 6 of the Williams FW11, which in this case it's the final part, because as you can see the car is finished. I mean 99% finished, because I'm still waiting for the white Goodyear logos for the front wing, so it's just dry fit, not glued yet. Speaking of which, I also decided not to glue the rear wing. As you can see, it's a bit wobbly, because it is pretty fragile, so if by accident you give it a little bump, you can break the central part, which is the support for the whole wing, and I don't feel very confident about it, so I decided not to glue the rear wing. If you watch a little closely, the side part of the wing is photo edge. I mean, many people won't notice the difference between the photo edge and the kit part, but if you look a little bit closely, this is not going to work because I still have the part attached to the sprue, but what I mean is that photo edge are much thinner parts than the plastic ones, because it's not possible to make them in plastic without becoming too fragile. In this case, since it's metal, it is possible to do parts as thin as this and still being strong. So moving on, what I did more about the kit since the last video was just mainly the engine. I dressed it up a little bit, nothing too radical, just some wiring, some tubing here in the gearbox, one oil tube that comes from this, I don't know what this is, maybe deposit or something to the valve cover, and let me see. Okay, that's it. Okay, here more. I decided not to use the Tamiya tubes. Is this focus, please, focus. No, I don't want to focus. Okay, but it's not going to. Okay, maybe like this, it's a little better. Not to use the wiring that comes with the kit, because the photo edge kit has these nice ignition coils, and so the engine gets dressed up more convincingly than with the tubings. I appreciate Tamiya's effort to give it a little more detail, but I mean, it's just wires, and the real car has ignition coils attached to the engine, so I used the photo edge part instead of the Tamiya tubing, wiring, whatever. Still, I used this part. It's very thin. It's just a support from the engine to the chassis. It's a nice little touch. I mean, it will be covered, but still, I really like this kind of detail. So I won't be talking much about the car in this video. I'll make the usual slideshow with full build of the car. It is not the, how do I say, most step by step of all my kits, but still you can see the progress since the beginning till until the end. So I already started a new project, which will be for another video. So I'll leave you guys with a slideshow of the full build, and I'll see you in the next video. So until then, take care guys, see you.